Oh shit. Wrong video. Hey guys, Horror Bengals fan here once again. I don't know what the hell Jason was doing here. But I guess he was all excited about the 2022 Bengals schedule that just came out last week, right before Friday the 13th. And it's a pretty good schedule. I'm not going to get into detail about that. I'll get to that as the summer progresses, but I don't know what the fuck that was. But Horror Bengals fan here back once again. And I'm going to be talking about some films I bought about 4 VHS tapes, bought a ton of DVDs for a cheap price. The most expensive was probably about $5, and at Big Lots, went to Big Lots, Goodwill, a flea market, and just that was for the most place I bought. 20% off Big Lots. There was probably about 99-cent tapes at Goodwill. Bought a couple of CDs. It was a well stacked pickup. I got these the last 2 weekends, around Mother's Day weekend and this past weekend. The first movie I got was at the Picker store, a little flea market, for $1.95. Got the 3-pack of Jean-Claude Van Damme. You got Death Warrant, Cyborg, and Double Impact. I mainly got this for Cyborg because I really wanted to see it, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. Yes, I know Scream Factory's got a Blu-ray. Yeah, that's cute, but for $1.95, couldn't pass this up. You get 3 movies now. You get the unfortunate pain in the ass all in one disc, but for $1.95 and the disc looked like in decent condition, you can't pass that. Next up was the 4 VHS tapes. Now, I don't buy VHS tapes anymore unless for something that's like, oh man, I really want to get, but I've just been having a kick of physical media in general. I don't care what it is, but I won't touch 4K. That's just 4K has been one of my things. I know people get it. It's great and all. It looks good, but it's not been one of my favorites. So the first VHS tape I got, now my grandparents, I got this from my grandpa, but I wanted to see it too because I like Charlie Sheen and Clint Eastwood, The Rookie. My grandparents watched this a couple nights ago and they really liked it. So I may have checked it out, never seen it before. But it looks good. Looks like a fun movie. Definitely was like a different Clint Eastwood film. He did a bunch of like random movies in like the mid to late 80s to like early 1990. So I'm looking forward to giving this one a watch. And for 99 cents, great deal. VHS from Warner Brothers Hits. Now this one here I got because it was filmed in Indiana around Huntingburg, and I like the cover up better for this than the Blu-ray that Paramount did when they re-released the movie. And that is Hard Rain, starring Christian Slater, Morgan Freeman, Randy Quaid, and the late, great Betty White is in this film as well for a little bit. And you got a hell of a cast. I've seen parts of this movie and I kind of liked it, but I've never seen this movie thoroughly. Definitely want to check this one out and watch it sometime. Looks like a fun movie, and I've heard a ton of good things about it. You got Morgan Freeman as the bad guy. You got the same guy that wrote Broken Arrow and Speed as well. And what else can I say about it? This one here is a blind buy. I like Tom Berenger's movies. I like Ernie Hudson's movies. I've always seen this movie in a 4-pack on DVD for sale used, but it's always scratched the hell up. And that is the movie The Substitute. So for 99 cents, Substitute, see that there clear, Substitute. You always see this movie for like always on the scratched up, but for 99 cents, I couldn't pass this one up. Looks like a pretty good movie on the back here. Looks like a crazy fun film. They said it's Dangerous Minds meets Steven Seagal. That's a weird fucking mix if you ask me. But yeah, The Substitute. Never seen this film, but if anybody has seen this movie, let me know if it's any good. Came out the year I was born. And the next one up, now this one, I know people are like, oh man, you get this on DVD and Blu-ray, you can get this on there. I don't care. I wanted the VHS. And plus two, the first woman that played this character, she is a goddamn MILF, I'll tell you that. If you see pictures of her now, and still, she is a very, very hot lady. So I got it for her, but I also wanted to see it as well. The TV show with Sarah Michelle Gellar, I mean, Sarah Michelle Gellar kicked ass, but I always want to check this one out. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, starring Christy Swanson and the late Luke Perry in here. Now, I gotta tell you, Christy Swanson is one fucking MILF. We ain't gonna get in detail about that, but she is one hottie. So this one here was more of a comedy than it was a serious TV show when this first came out, which everybody knows about this movie by now, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but if you haven't seen it, give it a look. So I've seen this on TV a few times, but it's been a very, very long time ago. So definitely looks like a fun film. You got Pee Wee Herman in it as well. The old 20th Century Fox selections. So yeah, for 99 cents and to see some hot Christy Swanson goodness, oh, I cannot pass this one up. Whew. Man, she was, you could see her right there. Man, if you seen her Dude, Where's My Car? Oh, she was, ooh, like I said, she looked like she got some work done on her face, but I wouldn't pass that up anymore. I would not pass that up nowadays. I still wouldn't say no. But anyway, we won't get to my preferred talks. The next one up here, for curiosity, I got it for 99 cents. Now, I know there's DVD and Blu-ray, but I know this film is heavily disowned by Jamie Lee Curtis. She said it was a piece of shit. This film had a massive budget when it came out. It was dumped in January. And it was like Universal had like action figures for the film. And they even had a PlayStation 1 video game for this movie that came out later on in the year 1999. And that is the movie Virus. Now, this movie could be a real big piece of shit, or it could be a so bad it's good film, or it just might not be a bad film. But I'll have to find out how it is. I could be shocked, or I could just be like, what in the hell? So we'll find out how it is. Cause I think, did James Cameron produce this? No, Gallian Hurd did. I thought James Cameron had some involvement with this. Maybe I'm thinking of the film Sanctum. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, I know this film is heavily, heavily hated by Jamie Lee Curtis. She heavily hates it. She called it a big old piece of shit, basically, on Virus. Anyway, next up here, I'm going through here on the other side of the table. Another Goodwill bag here. And that is some more DVDs I got as well. And that is the 187 on the Motherfucking Cop deep cover with Lawrence Fishburne and Jeff Goldblum. And Dr. Dre, I believe, makes a cameo on this film as well. Because this movie was big with that song that I just mentioned, that 187 song with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. And never seen this film before. So I was curious to checking this film out years ago, but I've never seen it. But I do think Jeff Goldblum's a very talented actor. Lawrence Fishburne's a good actor. I know this has a Criterion release, but I just wanted curious to check this movie out for $3. You can't pass it up. Now, this one here, people are going to be shocked. You've never seen this film? No, I have not. I've seen the Ryan Reynolds remake, and that's the only one I've seen of the series. It's got a good cast in it. It has James Brolin. It has Margot Kidder, Rod Steiger. I've known the movie because of the score. The opening score is very creepy. I know about that. And I've never seen this movie all the way through. So I'm going to be curious to check this movie out. And that is the Amityville Horror. Yeah, everybody knows about this movie by now. Never seen it, but curious checking this film out for $3. And I think this one here is same with deep cover. Someone bought these. They didn't take these fully off, these little wrapper things, because they were hard as hell to even open. The discs were in there, but looks like they just like opened it and never even like watched it. So you don't get to see that much at the Goodwills around here, because most of the time when I try to find DVDs like these, they're all scratched to hell. So that's unusually different. The next one up is a CD I bought for $1.99. This is a soundtrack to a film I do really like. It's one of my favorite comedies and movies of the year 1993, which the year 1993 had a bunch of good movies. And I'll say like Dazed and Confused, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Cliffhanger. I like Jason Goes to Hell, The Fugitive, The Last Action Hero, Demolition Man, Wayne's World 2 is not a bad film. We can go on and on. Army of Darkness was released in 93, even though it was kind of came out really in 1992, but it came more into theaters in 93. I mean, so much films we can say came out in the year 1993. Speaking of the year 1993, and one of the films I have mentioned on there that had a bunch of good movies that year, the first one I mentioned was Dazed and Confused, which I really like that film. I think it's a great, well-done film. What else can be said about it? And I really like the soundtrack to the film, and for $1.99, and the disc looked like it was hardly even used. And I was like, why not? You have Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo on here. You have Slow Ride, School's Out, the original song by Alice Cooper, not the one by Soul Asylum that was released for, I think it was Scream, the first Scream soundtrack. You got Ted Nugent on here. You got The Runaways. You got Lynyrd Skynyrd. You got Deep Purple, War, Kiss, Black Sabbath, all the good ones. And curious to see what the booklet has on here. It just looks like a little bit of stuff, but even the disc has artwork too. You don't get to see that anymore nowadays. Well, they have the poster art from the movie. Great film, by the way, Dazed and Confused. If you've not seen this movie, check it out, but that's the soundtrack. Love Dazed and Confused, so I had to get this. I think I own probably like 2 or 3 copies of that movie on DVD, but I've never owned it on Blu-ray for some reason. The next bag I have, but not the last bag, it's going to be a very little bag of movies. Well, 2 CDs and a movie. I had to get this. I'll admit, I do like this group. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I do like them. It's a little upside down, but I'll show it as is. The booklet's upside down, but it's the Creed Greatest Hits CD. 2 discs, and you have My Own Prison, What's This Life For, What If I, What If I, What If I. You got What If on there, One Last Breath, My Sacrifice. I honestly do like Creed, so that's a guilty pleasure. No, I legitimately do like Creed. I don't think Creed's that bad. You get disc 1 in here, and you can't really see it, but you see the back of it. Disc 2, you get like a little, looks like a big booklet in here. If I can get the damn thing out, you get a big booklet in here as well. You get a little bit of the, well, I'm not going to show like a picture book, but it looks like it talks about some of the album work and stuff as well. Get a big old thick looking booklet. So definitely for $1.99 at Goodwill, you cannot pass this up. And the disc looked fine. I mean, for something like this would have been scratched to hell, bullied, because that's what I've mentioned about Goodwill, where searching for physical media is probably one of the worst things to get at Goodwill. If I get this damn thing. Slide through. Oh, shit. Damn disc. Alright. Let's see if I can get it through here. Hell. If I can't get it through, so be it. Oh shit, don't want to make this video too long. Oh, there we go, okay. Got it fixed. Yep, Creed Greatest Hits. And the next one I got, why not? I don't mind this group either. It has a great song on here by called Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. The disc didn't look too bad. Case looked like it had some case wasn't too bad, but if the CD's okay, the CD's alright, that's alright with me. For $1.99, couldn't pass this up at the local Goodwill. And then the next few DVDs I'm showing, I'm going to try to go fast on here, so if I go fast, I apologize. It's late at night and just trying to make it quickie here. I got this for 20% off for like under $3 at Big Lots. It was marked down, and that's the film Juice. Now, I think the original DVD this came with did not have all these features on here that has now a commentary, a making of, look at the cast, look at the music, vintage interviews with 4 of the main stars of the film, all kinds of stuff, because the original Paramount DVD was just bare bones. And I think they had this on Blu-ray and 4K, but I just want the DVD, so yeah, why not? Never seen this film thoroughly, but I'll probably really like it. I like Tupac's acting. I liked Above the Rim, and I'm one of the few that did actually like the movie Gridlocked, since I know a lot of people aren't fans of Gridlocked. I like that film. I think it's a pretty good film. I like Tim Roth in that movie, but we don't get talking about Tupac's filmography. The next one up is the other stack from Big Lots. This one for $5. Got the South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut and Team America World Police. I love the TV show South Park and the South Park movie. It's hilarious as hell, and probably a lot of stuff today they would not make it fly. Even back then, this film was very, very controversial. I know everybody knows about the film, so I'm not going to go into detail about it, but it was quite controversial when it came out. Team America, not as good as the South Park movie, but it's alright. It was definitely had a lot more hype when it came out, but it has some funny moments, like the puppet sex scene, but it just was one of those movies that it was all the hype, but it just was, I think, the South Park guys' weakest movie. I love Basketball. I like the South Park movie. I don't think I've seen Orgasmo, but yeah, the South Park movie is pretty damn funny. And Team America, the unrated version. I think when I owned this on DVD years ago, it was just the R-rated version. So look forward to revisiting these both again. I know I'm probably going to have a good time with it. So this one here. The next few at Big Lots, I was surprised they had these for $3 and got some horror movies there. And they have a lot of the Tartan Extreme horror DVDs, which I remember those sons of bitches used to be like $14.99 at like FYE or $19.99 at FYE, and now since physical media has dropped down in prices and everything, it's shocking to see some of these. But the first one here was not one of them, but I got it as a combo pack. I've seen the first film. I don't remember much about it except the ending, but I was curious to checking this film out when it came to theaters, and I missed it. Didn't really make a whole lot of money. And that is The Strangers Pray at Night. Got this one for $3, and the Blu-ray combo pack includes an unrated version that includes the alternate ending. So I don't know how that is. It's got like some music video on here. You got a look inside The Strangers Pray at Night, Family Fights Back, the music of Strangers Pray at Night, and you got the voluptuous, sexy Christina Hendricks in here. So that's going to be a good movie if she's in it, because she's a hottie. She a redhead Marilyn Monroe. But, yeah. This movie, not know anything about it. I've heard mixed things about it. But, looks like it will be a fun little movie. At worst, it could maybe be a time waster, but I don't know. I've never seen it. I remember the first movie was okay. Now, as I mentioned, the Tartan films, my last 2 pickups, and I'll do a quick overview of everything. I got whole damn tables cluttered right now, but that's okay. This one here is Tartan Asia Extreme. Now, I've not seen a whole lot of overseas horror films. I've seen The Beyond, and I've seen High Tension. But for $3, the cover here looks crazy, and reading the synopsis, I believe it's kind of like a revenge kind of film. is the horror film of Cinderella from Tartan Asian Extreme, Asia Extreme. And it looks, just on the back, it looks insanely gory, graphic. Just looks like a very crazy ass movie. But it looks like a film probably I'll really like, or I'll just be like, ugh. But for $3, I've seen these go for maybe about $10, $15 on Mercari. Don't know about eBay, but for $3, and you get a slipcover with it as well, brand new. Cannot pass it up. The next one here, I've heard mixed things about it, but it's got C. Thomas Howell in it from The Outsiders, and he was a very talented 80s actor, in my opinion. That kind of, I don't know what the hell happened to him. It was kind of like after 2000s, he just never did anything good. He did a lot of straight-to-video crap that was just bleh. I had to take a water break there. Stay hydrated. It's been a little humid. But anyway, Hillside Strangler. Don't know anything about this one. It's got C. Thomas Howell in it, Nicholas Turturro. I don't know who all else is in the film. Doesn't really say who else is in it on the back here. Kind of looks like a Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer kind of film on the back here. You got features-wise, you got interview with C. Thomas Howell, a director's commentary, deleted scenes, and a trailer. Don't know anything about this film, like I said, but I'm willing to give this film a watch. And for $3, definitely probably worth a watch. So anyway, Horror Bengals fans DVD selection, I'll show you what I got. Alright, there's Big Lots here, DVDs from Big Lots, and a Blu-ray here. So, Strangers Pray at Night, Juice, South Park and Team America, Cinderella, The Hillside Strangler, Dazed and Confused soundtrack, Virus, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, starring the sexy and very milfy Christy Swanson. Whoo, baby. I'll have me a drink of water thinking about that. But yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Substitute. Hard Rain. The Rookie. Some Jean-Claude Van Damme goodness. Creed. Three Doors Down. Deep Cover. And the Amityville Horror. I gotta say, this has probably been the biggest haul I've probably had in the last 2 weeks in a long ass time. And like I said, all these, the most expensive one these came down to was about $5 was the most expensive, and that was that South Park and Team America double feature. Most of these DVDs were about $3 a piece or less, and the CDs were $2 a piece, and the tapes were 99 cents a piece. So, whew, I might have to drink some water to think about that. But yeah, that's all I got. Have a great rest weekend, whatever it is. Have a great night. And Horror Bengals fan signing out.